All right, what we are going to do right now is what they call a Wurstsalat or sausage salad. These are basically done and it's basically eaten in the afternoons. The Germans eat basically 4 meals or 5 meals a day. First, early in the morning, you have something like milk with some cereals, and that's it. Then when you go out on the field, when I grew up as a young child, this was in the 1950s, the farmer's wife would come out and she would bring sausages and beer, always beer. Even in the morning, the Germans drink beer. And if you kind of forget to bring any beer there, everybody's going to go stop working. But anyway, so they have a mid-meal in the morning. Then you have a very heavy meal in the afternoon. Then you have a vesper, which is also in the afternoon. And this particular salad I'm doing right now is very simple, but it's always usually on the platter with the vesper meal, which is basically usually cold cuts, some sausages, cheeses, and dark German bread. When I grew up, we actually still in our village had the communal baking oven where they made some of the best bread I probably ever ate in my life. Now, on the sausage salad, what I used here is what they call servelet, all right? You can use any kind of different sausage. You can go ahead and use bologna, you can use ham, you can use Stadtwurst if you like to. You can use Leberkäse, which is a terrine of pork meat and fat, and it looks like a knackwurst basically. Then you have onions, you have pickles, and you have cheese. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make a little dressing from this. We're going to add a little bit of the vinegar. Then we do some salt, a little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of sugar. A little bit touch of mustard. And you mix this with a whip a little bit. And then you slowly add the oil. See how this tastes. Very good. Then you add the sausages, the onions, the pickles, and these things you can actually pre-prep if you like to in the morning, all right? So it marinates well. But the cheeses, which you can use provolone, Swiss cheese, Gruyere cheese, or the Dutch Edamame cheese, but the cheese only put in the last minute, because if you put it in before, the marinade will get into the cheese and it will break it down. So now we put in cheese, Mix it well. All right. And then it is normally served in a bowl. And here is the sausage salad. Now, the best thing to eat with the sausage salad is a very dark bread. Now, some people, instead of using white onions, they might use red onions or green onions or chive or a little bit of parsley. It's up to you. And then what you also might want to do is you might want to garnish it with some nice, beautiful lettuce leaves from your garden.